Hey guys, I'm Pineapple Brain. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to show you how to make AI change weapon by the distance of the target and the AI unit. So let's start by seeing these items. I've prepared two items, which is melee and ranged weapon. And I've given them to the unit which AI will use. So the order matters. So the first one is range. The second is melee. And here, let's move on to this tab AI. So we need to enable the AI and change the attack response to hostile unit to fight. And here the sensor response to hostile unit to fight as well. And you can set the sensor, and I would choose 500 to 600. And the max chasing distance, we don't set anything. And max attack range is the distance where the AI will stop and start attacking you. We can make it 500. So let's say we have 500. And idle we have vendor. Let's save it. So besides, we need to have some variables for us to record the target unit and the distance between the target unit, and wherever it should change the item, we need to set some variables. So let's go. So the first variable here, we will make target unit, and we would have unit, and we will set it later in the script. The second one is the target unit distance. We need to record it. So target unit distance, we need to record it and use it later. So the third variable will be the distance that telling the AI unit that you should change your item. So we will have a distance to change item distance. And as melee item could not attack far away, but it normally deal more damages. So here we would like to have 80 as our change item distance. So we will make it if the item, the unit, and the AI unit distance is further than 80, we will change it to range the weapon. While if it is shorter than 80, we will choose the melee weapon for the AI. Here, let's save first. Afterwards, we move to the player type, and we will need to make this one hostile. So player is hostile to player. So the AI can attack player because we have the settings sensor respond to hostile unit and attack response to hostile unit. So we need to change it to hostile here. And we'll move on to the script. Here we will go to initialize. If you don't have an AI, we will need to assign them first. Assign AI to a player type. And for the test, I will create a unit first. Create unit at the position for AI at the center. So center of the entire map region facing 0 radian. And then now we move on to this real script that makes AI change their item. So we create a new script, and here we will change AI item. And we could use every frame trigger, or you could use every second trigger. So let's use every second. We will need to make for loop for all unit. So all unit in a unit group. All unit owned by AI. So because we need to select all AI unit and make them choose item every second, so we will for all unit owned by AI. And here we will see this. So we specify which unit type we're gonna change item. So you can do like this. if the unit type of selected unit is unit. And we will check those variables and for looping every unit in the game. So here we will need to for loop every entity and see the type is unit or not. So here we will make then loop. First we will need to set a higher value to the target distance first. So set entity variable, so the target unit distance of selected unit as, so we need to set a larger value. So let's say we will have the sensor radius 500. After we initializing the target unit distance and the target unit, we can for loop all entities in the game, and we will check if the type of it is unit. So if the string comparison type, entity type of selected unit is unit, we will further check something. So we will check if the selected unit and the selected entity is the same. So we avoid this situation by the if condition unit comparison. So if the selected unit is not selected entity, we will set the target unit distance and the target unit here. So copy and paste. So set variable target unit distance as the distance between the position of selected unit and the selected entity. Afterwards, set the target unit as selected entity here. If the distance of between the AI and the unit is too far, it is not necessary for us to record it. So actually we can make one more if condition here. If the number comparison distance between the position of selected unit and the position of selected entity is smaller than the sensor radius that we have set, so it is 500. Then we can move these two actions into this if condition. So we can further make an if condition to make it change item now, but we need to make it to check if the target unit exists first. So here we would see the unit comparison. If the entity variable target unit of selected entity is not undefined, which means we are looping and actually someone is targeted. So here is not undefined. So move this leftward by 1 tile. And if the number comparison, if the entity variable we have recorded target unit distance of selected unit, if it is smaller than the value, change item distance. So here the 0, set it to entity variable if the change item distance of selected unit. So which means they are very close, and we will need to set it, we will need to make it select. So make unit select item as slope 2 and make select the unit, select infantry, locked 2, which is melee item, and or else we will make it select item 1. So that's all of the script we need to do. So let's publish it and try. We are in the game and let's find the AI, and the AI is on the top here. So it is using the melee item when we are far, and when we are close it change his item. So it changed to the melee, and when we are far again it changed back to the ranged weapon. So we successfully made it so the AI will change the weapon by distance between the unit and itself. So that's all of today's video. If you like it, don't forget to share and subscribe my YouTube channel. See you in the next video. Bye bye.